What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you guys some more SpinTires mods. Now, not only do I have a new vehicle actually for you guys, which is this modified Land Cruiser, but I also have a completely new map. It's called the Level Up map. I believe it's like version 2, and I will include a link in the description box to it down below. Now, let me just rotate around, and as you can see, there is an actual road on this map, an actual road with tarmac on it, which is kind of odd for SpinTires. And yes, this is, before you ask, this is full throttle in this Land Cruiser. This is full throttle. I'm not kidding you guys right now. It is not the world's fastest vehicle. Now, there's the one of the John Deeres that you guys actually saw in the last episode. But some of the cool things about this map are the fact that it has some interesting, like, suspension testing areas. This is one of the smaller ones. It has a much bigger one over on the other side. Actually, let's see if we can get through this in this. That's not... that almost didn't go well. Come on, Land Cruiser. There you go. Suspension's actually pretty well detailed. This particular mod is actually really well done, to be quite honest. It's the interior is well done. The exterior is well done. So is the suspension. Everything about this car is actually really well, well, I wouldn't say about the car, about the mod itself, though, because the mod is basically the car. So the mod itself, in general, is, in total at least, very well screwed together, very well executed, very well done mod. Now, as far as the map goes, I really haven't seen a whole lot of it yet. I didn't want to go and explore a whole ton of it because I wanted to kind of experience it for the first time with you guys instead of going out and experiencing the whole thing and then being like, oh, here's a new map. No, I wanted to actually experience the map with you guys because I feel like that it's important to have that kind of connection. I feel like it's important to have that kind of connection between a YouTuber and their viewers because that's the whole that's a YouTuber's real goal. That's the true goal of a YouTuber is to be in as much contact with their viewers as possible and provide the best actual entertainment that they possibly can. And I feel like experiencing things in the moment is the best way to actually do that because I feel like I'm experiencing the game with you guys. But enough rambling on. How do I like this map? So far, I like it quite a bit. It's not very it's not like super hilly. And it's not, like mega rock crawly or anything like that. It's not that quarry map that I originally planned on getting. It's something else because I looked at the quarry map. I looked at some of the screenshots of it, and it actually looked, to be honest, a bit boring. And I'm not a fan of boring maps. I might still get it just to check it out and see. But in fact, actually, it looks like there might be some mudding areas over here. Oh yeah, that's a mud pit. We'll definitely go back to that after we finish checking out some of the roads. But I like these roads, these like dirt tracks. These dirt tracks are really quite cool. You don't see them on many maps. You don't see them on many SpinTires maps, that at least the ones that I've downloaded. They seem to be quite rare, and I like how the guy that developed this map, or basically designed it, I love how he included a ton of these trails just all over the place. Did a really brilliant job including a bunch of these trails. It's really, I think it makes it look actually more authentic to bring an actual off-road environment to life. I feel like you need to have these dirt tracks, and like I said, he definitely did a very, very good job, I think, bringing that authenticity to life, because this is, I feel like, one of the most authentic maps I've played yet, even though it's not one of the most complicated or crazy or, like, over the top. I feel like it looks the most like an actual off-roading area, like an actual off-roading area that you would go to in real life. I feel like it resembles that more than pretty much any of the other maps I've ever downloaded for SpinTires. Now we're getting into a little bit of mud, and you can see how the Land Cruiser actually handles itself in the mud. And to be honest, I don't really know. I don't really know how this Land Cruiser handles itself in the mud, but actually, my family actually, years and years ago, my family used to own a Toyota FJ80 Land Cruiser, and it was a tank. The FJ80 Land Cruiser was an absolutely phenomenal off-roader. I mean, we took it off-road multiple times. I mean, it would go. Let's just say that it would go places, and it was absolutely was an awesome off-roader, even in, like, pretty much stock form. I mean, I think the only thing different about ours was we might have had a brush guard on it at one point, but I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I'm remembering incorrectly or what, but we may or may not have had a brush guard on it at some point. But I think for the most part, that was the only modification to the whole car. I mean, I think it had off-road tires, and that was about it. I mean, it was a tank, though. It would go anywhere. And even when it eventually ended up getting, even when the vehicle itself ended up getting totaled, it was extremely protective of the person inside it. It was absolutely like everybody that was like that even saw it afterwards was like, wow, this thing is an absolute tank. And they are. The FJ80 Land Cruisers, they absolutely are. And which is one of the reasons why they have such a great reputation in the off-road community, because they're so solid as a vehicle. They're so solid, and they can go places that most other vehicles can't really manage. I mean, I know there might be some Jeep fans out there that may disagree, but, and I know they're out, I've come to the edge of the map, but, and I know those Jeep guys are out there, and I like Jeeps, but, I mean, if I had the chance between an older Land Cruiser or a Jeep, I would take the older Land Cruiser. Just my personal opinion, I would take the older Land Cruiser, just because I prefer them, I trust them, I have huge respect for the vehicle, and it really is just an awesome vehicle, an awesome off-roader in general. It's very analog. Everything about it is just built to be tough, basically. Everything about it is, like, built to tackle jungles, deserts, snow-covered tundras. It's pretty much what the thing was built for, and whoever actually made this mod, I feel like they did a really good job bringing over the characteristics of the car, because they do feel heavy. I mean, after riding in one, they do feel like a heavy vehicle. They are actually quite a heavy vehicle, and this mod, it does feel heavy. It does feel heavy. It does feel like it's got some bulk to it, some weight to it, and I feel like it translates the feeling of the actual FJ80 Land Cruiser actually quite well. In fact, I think this is the FJ80. If I'm incorrect on that, let me know in the comments below, because I would really like to know. But I'm pretty sure I'm correct in saying that this is the FJ80 generation or class or whatever you want to call it. And by the way, those seats with the harnesses are really, really cool. I like those a lot. That's a nice touch, a really, really nice touch. So are the decals on the side. It makes it look like a really like a legit like expeditionary off-roader. See if we can navigate these trees without hitting anything. Not bad. The funny thing though is that it has you can hear a turbo, and it sounds almost like a turbo diesel, which, I mean, you could swap a turbo diesel into a Land Cruiser if you really wanted to, but I mean, I always remember them having V8s. That's what I always remember. I always remember at least the FJ80 had a V8. I believe the FJ80 had a V8. I mean, I can't speak for the older Land Cruisers, but to my knowledge, at least the one that my family had, I'm like 99% sure that it had a V8. And if you could, like I said, you could swap a turbo diesel into it if you wanted, and it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to swap a turbo diesel into it because of the torque, but I don't know, it's kind of an odd thing to hear that sound coming out of the back of a Land Cruiser. Let's back it up just a little bit. Bring it back around the other way. I'm sure there's an area that I haven't been to yet. I am sure, but I don't remember where it is. I don't know where I'm trying to figure out an area that I haven't been to yet, but I'm like, oh my god, I don't know where. I wonder if... No, I don't think you can go under that bridge. I highly doubt you could go under that bridge. No, you can't. You can't. I wasn't sure if, like, from back there, the textures were a little different or not, but I got closer, and I was like, just, no. No. It wouldn't be a good idea. Not whatsoever. You get up to it, and then you'd hit the bridge, and then you'd be like, oh, shit, my day is ruined. So, it would be pretty much a worthless idea. I wonder if there's any mud over here. I don't know, I just saw this area, and I'm like, ooh, let's go see if there's some mud. I don't know, I'm kind of like that when I play SpinTires. I get, like, almost, ooh, we got a hill. Gotta attempt it. Gotta test this Land Cruiser's climbing abilities. See if they're there. Oh, wow. Not even any wheel spin. Digs in, but it definitely doesn't have wheel spin. Which is really nice. It digs in and goes. I mean, I've left it in high with the diff lock on, and that's seems to be all I need. Because it's just powering up. It's like sometimes it feels like it's about to lose grip, but right when it feels like it's gonna lose grip, it immediately gets it back again. And even with the diff lock on, you have a really nice turning radius. I mean, as you saw, that turn I made there was actually, I mean, for an off-roader with the diff lock engaged, that's a decently sharp turn, and it handled it really well. Little bit of mud to deal with. Let's actually see about heading... Whoa, uh-oh. That was a little bit weird. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't dig in. Power. Pull. Come on. Maybe low, maybe. Oh, low's working. Maybe a little bit. Maybe if I turn the wheel. There we go. There we go. We're out. Low's pulling us out. Yes. Not bad. Looks really badass with mud on the with mud on its tires too. Just with the mud all over them. Looks like a really badass off-roader actually. I love how it can go over the larger trees, but these smaller trees snap back and stop it. It's just kind of funny to me. Can we make it through? Yes, we can. No problem. Diff lock off, back into high. And let's actually just see where this road takes us, because the road, honestly, is just like a big loop, and when this finally kicks down, let's actually turn the all-wheel drive off, too, so we can have all the power going to the back wheels and try and get it to change down, but this automatic is dumb. This automatic is dumb as hell, and it won't change down, even when you want it to. Like, you're just sitting there begging for it to change down. You're like, change down, change down, change down. And you're just begging it. And then finally, as it's done now, finally it changes down. And it goes from going super slow to like going really quite fast. It's like VTEC kicked in. It's crazy. That's weird. VTEC in a diesel swap Land Cruiser. That doesn't make any sense. Drifted a little bit. We were drifted just a little bit. Although it does look pretty good rolling down the road, I have to admit. Oh, switched camera. Swing it back around the other way. Oh, that's a big drift. And then it just failed. It was like a big drift, and then it failed. It was like, yes! Oh, shit, it's done. You're like, oh, man, it's going to be perfect. And then, no. The game's just like, no, sorry. No drift for you. No drift for you. Ooh, that bank actually looks kind of challenging. Let's see if we can climb that. I always try to find, like, the most interesting obstacles to climb. Actually, it's nowhere near as difficult as I thought it would be. It's actually a really, really easy bank. Whoa. Is it digging in? It's digging in up at... Yeah, that could be bad. Stick it in low, see if it can pull itself out from here, but that could be bad. Or at least it could end up being bad. Come on, pull yourself out. It worked before. Yes. Yes. Oh, nearly. That bush is going to try and stop us, but... Oh, we have conquered it! We've conquered it! Yes! Let's try and go up the river a little bit and see if there's anything interesting up here. Looks like there might be, actually. I don't know if it meets another river or does something else entirely. No, it looks like the river just kind of splits. That's weird. And actually, it looks like there's a road over there. I've been here. I know where we are. I've been here. But I have not been down. I haven't been down this part of the river, though. So let's actually, like, venture down this part of the river and see if there's anything interesting down here. Maybe like a mud, like almost like a mud bog area. There might be, I don't know. Wow, the water just kind of flows through the ground. It kind of flows like right underneath it here. It's weird. Water is decently deep, but it's not... Oh, well, I was about to say, oh, it's not bad. But look inside. The cabin is completely full. You would be... Oh, geez. Well, submarine status, nearly. Oh, and there's the John Deere tractor again. So it basically makes a loop, just like the road does. So the whole system, like the river and the road, they both kind of follow this, this, like, circuit system. See if I can pull out of the water real quick. And park up. And if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys enjoyed this the drive of the of this Land Cruiser, as well as this the tour of the Level Up map, like I said, I think it's the 2.0. I'll link it in the description box below so you guys can check it out if you guys want to. I hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe if you guys want to see more SpinTires, GTA, Forza GT6, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.